Black Ops 2 is currently regarded as the epitome, or one of the epitomes, of good game design in a Call of Duty game. But it wasn't always this way. In fact, throughout its history, when it was the COD of the year, Black Ops 2 went through many and many design changes and balances. But it is because of this dedication brought to us by the developers at Treyarch Studios, and David Wonderhaar specifically, that the game is in the position it's at today. See, where many of the COD games never get perfected, like for example the Advanced Movement trilogy, Black Ops 2 had a lot of work put into it. It was a time before supply drops, when a customization you could buy was completely optional. It was a game completely out of time. See, when Black Ops 2 came out, there was a shift happening in the game market, a shift that would permanently change the history of gaming. It was the rise of microtransactions. And while Wonderhaar, the lead developer or the lead designer on Black Ops 2, had to succumb to some degree of these microtransactions, they never felt truly invasive, because for a small amount of money, you could get exactly the skin you wanted. And not only that, but there weren't any purchasable weapons if you discount the Peacekeeper, since it was never truly like a purchasable weapon on its own, and it came with a DLC. Now, I won't deny that Black Ops 2 and its skins were the beginning of the end for COD's proper games, you know. Advanced Warfare after that was shit. It was just shit. But where does that leave Black Ops 2? Is it the game that inadvertently ruined the Call of Duty series, or is it nothing but a last stand against bad game design? Because as we all know, Black Ops 3, which is Black Ops 2's successor, was riddled with flaws. Not only in map design, but in weapon balance, which is something Black Ops 2 rarely suffers from in my eyes. I have nearly no maps, except for a fair few of the DLC ones, which they're not as good, where I feel outmatched by the map instead of my opponents. Now this might be because I spent hundreds, if not 1,000 hours on Black Ops 2 back in the day. Like way back in the day. But that's getting off the point. Is it true that I have nostalgia driving my opinion on this game? Yes. But is it also true that it's one of those few rare games where you can pick even the worst weapon and still kill enemies if you have the skill? Yes, it is. See, whether it's an MSMC, an MP7, an MTAR, an AN-49, a Peacekeeper, a Ballista, a DMR, a PDW, a Scar or any other weapon, Black Ops 2 gives you the good tools to kick some serious ass with. Its kill streaks were, while not entirely balanced, not like soul-crushingly bad or soul-crushingly overpowered. Because to get kill streaks like the Swarm, the enemy team already needs to be dominating you. Further on, the story was a beautiful, if slightly cheesy, look into Treyarch's world of sci-fi, with a semi-complicated ending and interesting and varied gameplay all throughout. Brought to you by the Vietnam 2025 switch in between missions, which was a really nice abstract balance of old school versus new school. It has vehicle sequences and lots of little Easter eggs for you to complete. And next to that, if you even were a bit of a COD addict like myself, you might have also grinded the single player campaign for hours upon hours to get that beautiful gold camo and to complete all of the side missions on each mission. Its story felt well written out, and unlike Modern Warfare 3, it never left me in tears. Rip soap. See, COD has a good track record of having proper stories, right? The Modern Warfare trilogy had a really good story. The Black Ops, what you call it, the duology, has a really good story. And especially since it feels like the developers have a better chance of really shining in their freedom of creativity. So in conclusion, Black Ops 2 may not have been perfect, but it's by far still my favourite, and the developers clearly put hours upon hours upon hours, and even though it may have started COD's end of time scenario, it also brought many great memories. It was a time when the Call of Duty community flourished, and the game flourished with it. It was a great time, a fun time, but it's a time long past. So, if this video has one message, it's that Call of Duty should return back to its roots. And I think it's about to. So if you want footage of that, if you want more Call of Duty content, or if you want content of any other game, subscribe to my channel, and I'll tell you all about it. This was Max, aka Revvy, aka Reversed, and I'm out.